Welcome to Ask Susan Live. Today's topic is what's stopping you from getting the life you desire, from creating the life you want, however you want to put it. What's stopping you? Because one of the things I realized recently is there's so many women coming up to me and saying, you know what, this is not, I thought this is what I wanted, but it's not. So before we dive in, Susan Lazar-Hart here, your transformational mindset coach, working with women around the world, introducing them to who they truly be, what they truly desire in their life, and how to step boldly into that instead of copying what they were told to do or fighting against what actually isn't working for them. And I know that one really, really, really well. I got married and had two, sorry, somebody's writing something. Please. If you're watching this on replay, hashtag replay, if you have some questions, pop them in. Somebody just popped something in from Instagram or something, and it just took up all the space. And that's one of the things that I want to change. You know what? We're talking about change. We're talking about creating a life you love. So let's get into it. Yeah, I was going to say I married somebody who had two little children, and I immediately copied the way my mom mothered until I gave birth to these wonderful girls and melded this whole family. How did I get so lucky to have two wonderful boys and two wonderful girls all melded together, and realizing, oh, I don't actually have to mother the way my mother mothered. Yeah, it's a big, big awareness, whether your children are adopted, whether they're just a blended family, whether they're through you. They're all through you. That's the secret, right? So how do you create a life you love? You got to choose it. And each choice, okay, this is a big one because I'm going to just move the chair back. Each choice in the journey of being you in this lifetime requires something different of you, perhaps. More of your awareness, that curiosity, the way that you systematize things that you didn't know that you could, the way that you actually get a picture of everything that's required of you and are able to choose what is asking for the priority. You see, we have these amazing skills. We just use them at different times in our lives. And so now for myself, I've been coaching for about 20 years. And what's happened with coaching industry is it's become an industry. And you've got AI and Claude and this, and you've got to do that and systematize this, that to get a track because there's so many people. I'm done. I am done. I'm actually going to be leaving the industry. I came to that awareness today. And how did I do that? I started listening. I started listening to what it is that has my heart sing. So how do you create a life you love? What's the first thing you need to do? You need to start listening. Listen to your heart. Listen what makes your heart sing. Listen to what brings you joy. Listen to that thought. The first thought you have in the morning. Is it of like, ooh, I wonder what else is possible? Or is it, dang, I got to do this and this and this and this and this, so I can't do that and that and that and that. This is your one true precious life. How are you going to play with it? How are you going to create with it? How are you going to sing with it? That's the first step, is to start listening. The second step is to just really present and ask yourself, okay, what isn't working here for me? What isn't working here for me? Not what is. What isn't working here for me? Because what isn't working here for me is like sticky tape. Yeah, it sticks to you. Yeah, I got it. And then, so when I talk about leaving the coaching industry, I was talking with one of my daughters, and I'd say, well, but I also have a newsletter that goes out. I have the Ask Susan Live. I've got this and this and this. I've had all these pieces in place. So which one of these am I willing to say, thank you so much. It's been an amazing trip and time to go. And which one of these am I willing to say, yeah, this would be actually fun to play with. I can see the joy here. When I was reading a testimonial recently, it just opened my heart up to everything that we take for granted about ourselves, that we actually enjoy being and doing, and how that rubs off on the people that we're with. That's who we came here to be. We're the ripple that creates the ripple that creates the ripple. So first step is listen to your heart. Second step, Let go of what actually doesn't bring you joy. And if you say, well, I don't know how to let go, write it down. Write everything down that you're doing that actually would be great if you let go of. And the third one is, are you willing to let go? And maybe you need assistance with that. Maybe you need somebody to go through that list with you. That's my job, right? Let me do my job with you. Reach out to me and let's see if we can actually create what that is and what the first step of listening, the second step of, oh yeah, that actually is something I don't want to be doing, but I don't know how to shift. Yeah, that's what guidance is all about. That's what coaching is all about. And the third one, what would bring you joy? It's hard to have the what would bring me joy first, because then we go into but Susan, I can't, but I love this, let's look at that first list first. And then let's look at the second one. What would bring you joy? And what's one bold step? A living bold step. A living bold step is like something you put into action. So, perfect example, we have this garage in Vermont, and it's filled with everybody's old stuff and Ricky's mom's old dishes, and they're all wrapped in paper. And I walked in there and I'm like, this smells moldy, right? And I realized the water is coming in to the garage. And it's like, okay, this actually doesn't work for me. The idea of walking into a garage and smelling all that mold. So here I am with one of my daughters, and we're going through and throwing out, putting stacks of china here and unwrapping paper there, and more hands make light work. So what is it that doesn't work for me? Having all these moldy boxes. What actually would bring me joy? Having somebody to do this with. Yeah. So we can have fun, listen to music, crack some jokes. We are made to relate to other people. We're not made to do everything alone. So, first step, listen. Listen to your heart. Take a moment. Step back. Step back. This is my studio, by the way. Step back. Take a moment. Second step, what is not bringing me joy? Write them all down. Third step, what would bring me joy? And then ask yourself, okay, is there anywhere that I need help with this? Now, I just heard that, I think it's July 12th. 12th is it's a new moon. And that would mean that we're going into a full moon. I'm going to be playing with you, offering, I think it's a master class. It could be a self-trust challenge. It could be, depending on what you're looking for, of course, and what would bring me joy. And what would bring me joy is to have some time with you. So if you're interested in either of those, in having time with me, and it'll be a private group, probably about 3 hours, or maybe 2 days of 2 hours. I'm not sure. And I'm willing to be that, right? Are you willing to play? Are you willing to play and see where you actually don't trust yourself enough to choose for you, and where you do? Because this is all about self-trust. When I say I'm leaving the coaching industry, I'm just not willing to have my whole day wrapped up in Claude or ChatGPT and what should be this, and there's a funnel here, and there's this, that. You want to play? Come play. Right? That's the way I play. Listening to your heart, choosing, being present, and creating community. So if this is something that sings for you, write self-trust in the comments below, and I will reach out to you, and we will create this amazing time together. It's going to be special. It's something I've never done. And it's for you and the comments that you've been writing in. And if you're in the Fearless Women Facebook group, you know I put in a survey, and I'd love you to dive in there, because that's where I'm getting this information from what you would like. I know what I would like. Let's meet in the middle and create that self-trust challenge that is being asked for right now. Put in self-trust in the bottom. And if you're watching this later again, #replay. I'm going to check in on your questions. I love you so much. Let's get rid of all of these organizations that have to do with manipulation. It's not my style. It's not how I want to play. I want to know, how do you want to play? Because learning is play. Learning is play. it raises you up to like, yeah, I didn't know, but you know what? This is me. I can play like this. I can do this. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, subscribe, tell a friend, like, share, because when two or more are gathered, what can we create? Here's to creating lives you love, living one bold living step at a time. Have an amazing, 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 amazing Wednesday. And don't forget, pop in your comments below. I do check in.